My message to you is simple, yet direct. Pay close attention. There are those who thrive on the misery of others, who feed off the negativity like a parasite. They feed into their own pain, allowing it to consume their lives. But I am here to tell you, do not succumb to their traps. It's time for you to rise above their misery. They spread their misery like a contagious disease, infecting anyone within their reach. Feeding into their negativity will weigh you down. But you don't have to be a victim. I want you to know that their misery is not your burden to carry. It's not your responsibility to fix their brokenness or to constantly placate their negativity. Instead, focus on your own well-being, your own happiness, and your own peace of mind. Remember, you deserve to be surrounded by positivity and love, not drowned in their sea of despair. You may feel guilty for distancing yourself, for putting your own needs first. But I assure you that it's not selfishness. It's self-preservation. You can't pour from an empty cup, and you can't bring others out of their misery if you're drowning alongside them. So, release the guilt. Let go of the obligation to fix them. Instead, extend a hand when they are ready to rise out of their own misery. But until then, focus on your own growth and well-being. You are not responsible for their happiness. You are responsible for your own. And by rising above their misery, you are taking the first step towards a happier, more fulfilling life. You'll find peace in accepting that you cannot be everything for everyone. Letting the negative emotions and misery of others consume you is detrimental to your well-being. It's time to take control and maintain your inner peace, regardless of external circumstances. Beloved child, I am here to remind you that you are not meant to be the fuel for their misery. Your purpose is far greater than that. Refuse to be a part of the never-ending cycle of misery. Break free from its grip by embracing your empowering resolve. Each time you rise above the negativity, you grow stronger and closer to your divine purpose. By setting healthy boundaries, you create space for their own growth. You are not here to be a victim of their misery, but to be a catalyst for change. It's easy to get caught up in the drama, to let their misery consume your thoughts and emotions. But ask yourself, is that really serving you? Are you truly happy dwelling in their sorrow? Understand this, each one of us is responsible for our own happiness. I didn't put you on this earth to shoulder the burden of others' misery. You have your own journey to embark upon, your own dreams to chase. So, let go. Let go of their negativity, their constant complaining, and self-pity. Surround yourself with positivity, with people who uplift and inspire you. Rising above doesn't mean ignoring their pain or abandoning them. It means understanding that their happiness and healing are their own responsibility. You can empathize, support, and guide. But don't lose yourself in the process. You cannot carry their weight. You are meant to soar above the storms of life. By rising above their misery, you give them the opportunity to rise with you. Show them that there is a way out, a path toward true happiness and inner peace. Hear me, it's natural to empathize with others and offer support, but there's a fine line between being there for someone and allowing their pain to consume you. They will come to you with their sorrows, seeking comfort, seeking validation. But remember, my child, you are not their savior. When you choose to fuel their negativity, you become a part of their problem, confirming their negative beliefs about themselves and their lives. You give them power over your own happiness. When you constantly feed into someone's suffering, you unknowingly become part of their cycle. You reinforce their negative patterns, prolonging their pain, and hindering their growth. It's time to unleash this divine wisdom and refuse to fuel their suffering. Trust in my plan and know that I am watching over them. Pray for them, but do not enable their misery. Through the pages of the Bible, in Isaiah 43:18, I speak loud and clear, forget the former things, do not dwell on the past. It's a reminder that dwelling on past misfortunes only hampers your growth and keeps you trapped in a cycle of negativity. Instead of nurturing misery, you must focus on embracing the present moment, seeking joy, and spreading kindness. Every act of compassion and love is a step towards breaking free from the illusion of misery. It is time to let go of the past and embrace the abundance each day brings. Meditate on my word in Isaiah 41:10. Do not fear, for I am with you. Do not be dismayed, for I am your God. I will strengthen you and help you. I will uphold you with my righteous right hand. I see so many of you being dragged down into the depths of pain and suffering. It is easy to absorb the pain of others as if it is your own. But do not surrender to their misery, you cannot fix everyone's pain. Don't let their pain suffocate your spirit. Harmful words and gossip can be soul-crushing, creating a breeding ground for misery. But you have the power to stop this cycle by refusing to engage in such negativity. Refuse to be dragged down into the depths of others' misery. I urge you to resist becoming enablers of negativity. Distance yourself from toxic individuals, situations, and thought patterns. There's a world full of misery out there, lurking in every corner, disguised as empathy. But let me tell you something, my child, feeding into their misery won't make a difference. When you lend your ear to their tales of woe, you unknowingly become trapped. Their misery seeks companionship and attention. But remember, it's not yours to bear. Their constant seeking of attention is not a cry for help, but a plea for validation. Do not engage in their poison, for it will only infect your soul. With my divine guidance, you learn how to cultivate inner strength, find peace, and focus on your own personal growth. Choose to surround yourself with positivity, love, and uplifting energy. You cannot save everyone, and it's not your responsibility to fix their lives. Support them from a distance, showing them a better way. Too often, you find yourself nourishing the sufferings of others. Resist the temptation. Don't strengthen the chains that bind them. You cannot cure their pain. Realize that their suffering serves a purpose. You have the power to choose your own mindset and reactions. Imagine a life where you are not affected by their constant complaints and pessimism. So, the next time you find yourself getting dragged down by someone's negativity, take a step back and choose to rise above it. You deserve to live a life free from the weight of others' misery. You deserve to be happy and at peace. Remember, misery is a choice. Choose boldly. Choose wisely. Don't feed into their misery. If this message resonates with you, please subscribe for more uplifting content. I love you.